Now you folks are about to get an insight on how we work with these beautiful animals here every single day. So let's get things started. My name is Alyssa, and please join me in welcoming our very talented marine mammal trainer, Chelsea.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming to Seal Theatre. Now, did you see our handsome boy, Barry Jr., recycling up the front like a very good boy? But Alyssa,
Yes?
I have a confession. Well, Barry was supposed to finish his recycling and be between us right now.
Oh,
And he's disappeared. So
this is really
I'll go look for
embarrassing.
him over here.
Alright guys, if you actually see Billy anywhere, please let us know. It would really help us out.
Barry,
Maybe he'll come through the door. I don't know.
Barry?
I don't see him. Did you guys see him at all?
Alyssa, he's not out the back.
Well, they said to tell, where did you see him? In the water. Oh, okay, that makes sense. He's a seal, of course. Behind me? What? Okay, the door's open. But he's not there.
This way?
He went that way.
Oh, Alyssa, there's bubbles all down here.
Oh, okay. Okay, maybe he went down here. Barry Jr.
I can't see him down there.
Maybe he's behind. He's not behind me.
I give up.
Me too. Folks, sit tight in your seats, okay? Barry,
Found it.
oh, here he is. Give him a big welcome. Well, Chelsea, Barry was super clever to be able to do all that by himself.
Yes, he is a very clever boy, and let's ask him, did you do all of that by yourself, Barry? All right, let me translate for you. He said that he is handsome, he is clever, but he did have some help with that routine. So let's introduce you to the team this afternoon. We have Aaron, Kelly, and of course this handsome man, Barry Jr. All right, Barry, you can head off with Aaron and tell the other seals and sea lions we're ready to meet them.
Yeah, sounds good to me. So, Chelsea, how long would it take Barry to learn a behavior like we saw him do at the beginning?
Okay, let me let you all in on a little secret. It takes Barry about 30 seconds of your viewing time to complete that entire routine, but it in fact took us about 6 months to train that sequence and for Barry Jr. to learn all of the behaviours that make that happen. So for him to come out, recycle the tuna can, go in and out of all the doors, it does take a lot of time and effort and patience to teach these animals. And as you can see, Barry here do a 10 out of 10 job.
Oh yeah, I definitely have to agree with you there, Chelsea. And as Barry said, he's very handsome. What type of sea lion is he?
Okay, so he is an Australian sea lion, and in fact, Barry's one of the rarest sea lions in the world. But I think it is about time to meet somebody else we have here at Seal Theatre.
Here we go. Give Randall a big welcome. Now, what type of sea lion is Rambo, Chelsea?
All right, so our next guest, Rambo, he is a New Zealand fur seal, or in Australia, we call them the long-nosed fur seal. Now these guys, they are quite common on the coastlines of New Zealand and Australia, whereas our last animal, Barry Jr., on the coastlines of Australia, those Australian sea lions are in fact endangered.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you there, Chelsea, but Rambo's actually found some rubbish here, doing an awesome job of helping us clean up Sea Lion Theatre today. Alright, I'm going to put this one in the recycling bin where it belongs. Alright, now everyone say hi, Rambo! Now I think Chelsea and Kelly, Rambo would actually like to say hello back to you all. So let's have a listen to that beautiful vocal. Alright, here we go. There we go. It's a lovely vocal he's got there, Chelsea. And he also has some really beautiful features like that fur. How many coats of fur does he have?
So Rambo, because he is a New Zealand fur seal, he does actually have 2 layers of fur, and he's very good at grooming that fur. He can actually use the toenails on his back flippers to comb his fur, and also he can use those front flippers to groom the fur down the rear end of his body as well.
There we go. He's having a good old scratch there. So can you tell me about the bone structure inside his flippers?
Yes, so those flippers, they do have bones inside them, just the same as our human hands and feet. And that's what enables this guy to use those flippers to walk so well on the land, even though he is also well adapted to living in a marine. Good job, Rambo.
Alright, now Kelly has changed positions, so let's give a big welcome to Julius! Chelsea, something doesn't look right here though.
It looks to me like Julius has some fishing tackle around. Fishing tackle around his neck, and yes, Julius, you are very correct. We need to make sure that this kind of rubbish goes in the bin so it doesn't end up tangled around our beautiful marine life.
Alright, thanks for that one, Julius. In the red bin it goes. Training some really important behaviours with these guys is called husbandry. Can you explain a bit more what that is for everyone?
Yeah, so we do have a lot of fun with our animals here, but the very first thing that we teach them is a set of behaviours known as husbandry behaviours. Now these are just simple medical behaviours that enable our animals to participate in their own health checks. So you can see Erin has asked him to lay down so she can do a full body inspection. This is a good position if we're ever doing voluntary ultrasounds on pregnant females. Oh, there's no babies in there? I don't think so. He's a big male. We can also take blood from these animals voluntarily, vaccinate them the same as you would do with your cats or dogs at the vet. And of course, the reason that we train all of this first is to make sure the health and well-being is the priority.
Of course, working with these animals each and every day requires so much commitment and patience. Oh, did Julius just interrupt?
He's interrupting.
Alright. Erin, what did he say? Oh, he wants to meet someone? Well, that's a fantastic idea there, Julius. Who wants to come down and meet him? Alright, we're looking for someone really excited to come on down today. Who's it going to be? Alright, why don't we...
Alright, so this is Eva's lucky day to learn how to be an apprentice seal trainer. Erin's actually going to teach her a few of the different signals. The different signals that we use to communicate with Julius. So he is very smart. He can learn up to 100 different behaviours, and for every behaviour he knows, he even remembers every matching signal. So they are pretty impressive, beautiful creatures.
There's definitely no microphone needed for Julius's